Hello, my name is Patricia Miranda, and welcome to the second episode of Nick Jukebox. For a little recap of what Nick Jukebox is, it's a music podcast that compilates classic Nickelodeon songs from the 1970s all the way up to today. So any song that you might have heard from in a Nickelodeon show or movie, then most likely will be in this podcast. To give a little recap, if a show was either shown on Nickelodeon exclusively or was acquired from another country and then shown on Nickelodeon first, then it counts. If it's a show that was shown on another network, or if it was brought into another country and then shown on a different network and then shown on Nickelodeon second, that does not count. In every episode of Nick Jukebox, we always start off with an opening theme and end it with an ending theme. Today's episode, we're going to open it up to the opening theme from Spartacus and the Sun Beneath the Sea. It was a French cartoon that was acquired into Nickelodeon around the year 1985. It's basically the story about a group of people known as the Arcadians who live in the center of the earth due to a huge cataclysm that happened many years ago. They believe that they're the only survivors there. As time goes on, they thrive into a new civilization and live off the sun called the Terra. As time goes on, the Terra starts to die. Two children start looking around the archives looking for some hope for them to survive. And with it, they create a new messenger known as Arcana. Arcana meets up with two children, a warrior, and two Arcadian mascots to try to see if they can be able to find hope and life for their people. There were two opening themes to Spartacus and the Sun Beneath the Sea, the original and the one sung by Menudo. We're going to stick with the original today. And then after that, we're going to kick it off with The Cat Came Back by Fred Penner. This was shown in a TV show that he used to do called Fred Penner's Place, which was shown on Nick Jr. around the 1980s all the way up to the 90s. So then afterwards, we got a couple of other songs. So, let's not waste any time. Let's get right to it. Here is the opening theme song to Spartacus and the Sun Beneath the Sea.
Shine like the sun that lies beneath the sea. Divine is the one we call terror. Far from the world we knew so long ago. Mine is the land Arcadia. We pass all the stratas in our magic ship. We're strong, for our hearts now beat as one. Matt and Rebecca believe Arcana. Brave while the sun still burns. Go, follow Spartacus to the sun beneath the sea. We're so near to the universe, which is long disappeared. Rainbow dawn of Arcadia, shining sun beneath the sea. Child of the earth above the stratospheres, so wild are the stories that we hear. Where is the secret of our true desire? Deep in the hidden Arcadia, we live through the legends of forgotten times. We give all our hope to win the chance. Where is the secret of their lost terror? Deep in Arcadia. Go, Now old Mr. Johnson had troubles of his own. He had a yellow cat who wouldn't leave his home. He tried and he tried to give the cat away. He gave it to a man going far, far away. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Give me a meow, go. Now the man around the corner swore he'd kill the cat on sight. So he loaded up his shotgun with nails and dynamite. He waited and he waited for the cat to come around. 97 pieces of the man is all that they found. But you know, the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Give me a meow, go. So he gave it to a man going up in a balloon. He told him for to take it to the man in the moon. The balloon came down about 90 miles away. Where the man is now, well, I dare not say. But you know, the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Give me a meow, go. So he gave it to a man going way out west. He told him for to take it to the one he loved the best. First the train hit the track, then it jumped a rail. Not a soul was left behind to tell the gruesome tale. But you know what? The cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Give me a meow, go. Now the cat was the possessor of a family of his own, with 7 little kittens, till there came a cyclone. It tore the houses all apart and tossed the cat around. The air was filled with kittens, but not one was ever found. But the cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Give me a meow, go. Sing it all again now. The cat came back the very next day. The cat came back. They thought he was a goner, but the cat came back. He just couldn't stay away. Give me a meow, go. Louder meow. Louder. A little quieter. Quieter meow. Quieter now. Quieter. Shh, as quiet as you can.
Up in the morning and off to school. The teacher is teaching the golden rule. American history and practical math. You study them hard and hoping to pass. Working your fingers down to the bone. And the guy behind you won't leave you alone. Ring, ring goes the bell. The cook in the lunch is ready to sell. You're lucky if you can find a seat. You're fortunate if you got time to eat. Back in the classroom, open your books. She but the teacher don't know how mean she looks. Soon as 3 o'clock rolls around, you finally lay your burden down. Close up your books, get out of your seat. Down the halls and into the street. Up to the corner and round the bend. Right to the juke joint you go in. Drop the coin right into the slot. You gotta hear something that's really hot. With the one you love, you're making romance. All day long you've been waiting to dance. Feeling the music from head to toe. Round and 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 round you go. Hail, hail, rock and roll. Bugaloo. Long live rock and roll. The beat of the drums is loud and bold. Rock, rock, rock and roll. The feeling is there, body and soul.
Hocus, pocus, Alamacokus. I can bend, I can stretch, I can see. Hocus, pocus, Alamacokus. Look at me, I'm alive. Look at me. Hocus, pocus, Alamacokus. It's a magical mystery. Hocus, pocus, Alamacokus. That hocus pocus set me free. I can jump, I can kick, it's no trick, I can dance. You and I can do the things we want if we both work hard and everyone chants. Hocus pocus, Alamacokus. Hocus pocus, Alamacokus. Hocus pocus, Alamacokus. It's a magical mystery. Hocus pocus, Alamacokus. Without that magic, where would I be? I can jump, I can kick, it's no trick, I can dance. You and I can do the things we want if we both work hard and everyone chants. Hocus pocus, Alamacokus. 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 Hocus pocus, Alamacokus.
You're so silly.
We're the Moat Twins.
And this is our moat,
Boy, we love to swim.
or even just afloat. We're really great swimmers, as you might expect.
But what we love the most is to collect.
Oh, yes, we collect neat things to see and feel.
Please ask us out to dinner and we'll collect your meal.
And if you say sorry, folks, but I just ate,
We may just have to come collect your plate. If you awake in fright from some strange noise at night, it really shouldn't worry you at all.
you might as well assume we snuck into your room because we're trying to collect your bowling ball. Oh, we collect thumbtacks and broken coffee pots.
And if you get the measles, we'll come collect your spots.
Some people of diamonds, their speech that's quite correct.
To each his own,
Let it be known,
if truth be told.
we're really sold on weird and wacky things we can collect. I love it. Look at this.
And that was the Collect song from Bog and Quagmire from Eureeka's Castle. It's a really silly song that you can find in the VHS tape Sing Along with Eureeka's Castle. Although it's kind of interesting because they don't even have the lyrics down in the bottom for you to sing along with. So how is it a sing-along? I don't know. And before that, it was Hocus Pocus Alamacokus from today's special. Those words are the magic words that you're supposed to say in order for you to make Jeff come alive. Jeff is a mannequin during the day in the store, and then around the nighttime, when you say Hocus Pocus Alamacokus, he comes to life, he sings, he dances, and he has lots of fun with all the other characters. And before that, it was School Day by Squeaky Clean, also from Eureeka's Castle. I know it was a little bit of a cop-out to put two Eureeka's Castle songs in it, but one of them was sung by a band and the other one was sung by the main character, so they're basically a tad bit different. Hey, it's not exactly easy finding songs from the 80s for Nickelodeon, so please give me a break. And before that, it was The Cat Came Back from Fred Penner's Place. And before that, it was the opening theme song to Spartacus and the Sun Beneath the Sea. Coming up, we're about to shift over from the 80s to the 90s. And we're going to kick that off with We're All Dudes from the Good Burger soundtrack. I did mention before in my Good Burger review that I think it was like around the top 80 or 50 in the top 100 best albums of that year. The soundtrack was still very, very popular during that time period. And that song is one of the most popular songs throughout the entire soundtrack. It's basically like Ed's main theme song. And then after that, we're going to start off with Dr. Worm by They Might Be Giants. That song was actually featured in a music video from KaBlam. And then afterwards, we're going to have a few other songs, so let's get to it. Here is We're All Dudes from the Good Burger soundtrack.
Good, she's feeling good, we're feeling good, yeah. Just hanging out, just having fun, we're number one. Just hanging out, just having fun. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, hey. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, hey. There's nothing better than your friends, there's no problem, you can't win. Someone that's always got your back, not caring about this or that. Just hanging out, just having fun, we're number one. Just hanging out, just having fun. Dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, hey. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, hey. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, hey. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, hey. It's all about meeting new faces, a smile's on your face and you can't erase it. Partying on, it's going on, huh? Partying on to the break of dawn, huh? It's time to put hard times behind, get all the bad things off your mind. Just hanging out, just having fun, we're number one. Just hanging out, just having fun. Just hanging out, just having fun, we're number one. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, hey. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, hey. Whoa, what are we doing now? We're breaking it down. Rock on, dude. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, hey. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, hey. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, hey. I'm a dude, he's a dude, she's a dude, we're all dudes, hey. An electric shake, no?
They call me Dr. Worm. Good morning, how are you? I'm Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm. I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know, and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'll leave the front unlocked, 'cause I can hear the doorbell. When I get into it, I can't Dr. Worm. I'm interested in things. I'm not a real doctor, but I am a real worm. I am an actual worm. I live like a worm, and I like to play the drums. I think I'm getting good, but I can handle criticism. I'll show you what I know, and you can tell me if you think I'm getting better on the drums. I'm not a real doctor, but they call me Dr.
Monster in the house, robot on the loose, runaway train, hey Chucky, grab the caboose. Rugrats, the things you get into. Rugrats, trouble looks for you. A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. Bottles flying through the air, bodies on the ground. Angelica intercepts and the game turns around. Rugrats, who is raising who? Rugrats, the things you get into. Better watch out that the Sandman doesn't get you. Grown-ups are off in a world of their own. They don't know what's going on when the kids are alone. Tommy's in the lead, Chucky's not sure. Angelica screams, it's the view from the floor. Diapers in the darkness, creeping through the night. Dad's gone wild, hey, who turned out the light? Rugrats, things you get into. Rugrats, trouble looks for you. A baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. Well, a baby's gotta do what a baby's gotta do. Yeah.
4, 3, 2.
In the day, he backs down trees.
That's right.
Chews away the bark. But it really starts to wake it. After it gets dark, he's got the fever fever.
Fever, fever.
Good God. Well, fever fever. Meow. Fever over here. Fever over there. Fever over here. Fever over there. Take it, Jackie.
Don't need no song.
Well,
Don't need no act.
who knows?
Don't even need a cleaver.
Well.
Cause he's a wood chopping rodent.
Say what?
That's got to be fever, fever. Fever, fever.
Fever fever.
Oh, yeah. Fever, fever.
Fever fever. Put some steak on it, dang it.
Who says that disco is dead? Well, according to Norbert and Daggett from the Angry Beavers, they certainly don't know. That was Beaver Fever from the Angry Beavers. Definitely one of the best highlights of the entire series, bar none. And before that, it was Walking in the Cemetery from Clarissa and the Straitjackets. It was actually a really interesting thing. Back in 1994, there was an entire CD known as That Is What Na Na Means. And it had different songs containing Clarissa and a fictional band called Clarissa and the Straitjackets just singing a bunch of songs. And then before that, it was the Rug Rock from Rugrats, which was actually a music video that used to play during the commercials, or if you were to have a movie such as Harry the Spy, then you can actually just fast forward it all the way up into the end credits. And then before that, it was Dr. Worm by They Might Be Giants, which featured on an episode of KaBlam. And before that, it was We're All Dudes from the Good Burger soundtrack. Okay, coming up, we're about to shift over from the 90s all the way up to the 2000s. We're going to kick it off with I Represent by Maritza Hogg from the Taina soundtrack. Taina was definitely way ahead of its time back in 2001 of having a Puerto Rican girl be the main protagonist. For those who don't know, Taina is about a young 15-year-old girl who wants to become a star. She goes over to a theater performing arts high school where she meets up with a whole bunch of other friends. They get themselves into crazy situations, but they have one goal in order for them to accomplish what they want to do. With Taina's case, she wants to be a movie star, she wants to be a singer, she wants to be an actress, she wants to be all of that. Well, the song is sung by Maritza Hogg, who is her rival, who thinks that she's the bigger star, she's the best singer, she's basically pretty much the best of everything when it comes to comparing it to Taina. And then afterwards, we're going to have Individuality by Area 7, which featured in the TV movie Rocket Power Race Across New Zealand. And then afterwards, we have a couple of other songs right before we concluded. So let's get it off with I Represent by Maritza Hogg from the Taina soundtrack.
People know they like what they see. When I step into a room, they all be watching me. I'm tired of my cell phone and people paging me when they hate me secretly. It is not my destiny to put up with their act, 'cause I'm bigger than that. Lest there's any emergency, I'm showing you the door. Don't call me up no more. I represent the girls who want that, the girls who say that, the girls who play that. Yes, I represent the girls who want that, the girls who say that, the girls who play that. You must think I'm crazy, but I can comprehend. You really ain't my friend. Still ain't nothing changing, baby. I'm the MVP, and you're not in my league. What's this sense of urgency? Don't play me like a fan, I won't go down like that. You must watch too much TV, 'cause this ain't Wonderland. I'm telling you, yeah. The girls who want that, the girls who say that, the girls who play that, yes, I represent. The girls who want that, the girls who say that, the girls who play that, I represent. D to the I to the B to the is A. We about to start doing things my way. Ain't nothing you can do for me, 'cause I got my own, and it's all about me. It is not my destiny to put up with your act, 'cause I'm bigger than that. Unless there's any emergency, I'm showing you the door. Don't call me up no more. I represent the girls who want that, the girls who say that, the girls who play that. Yes, I represent the girls who want that, the girls who say that, the girls who play that. Yes, I represent the girls who want that, the girls who say that, the girls who play that. I represent the girls who want that, the girls who say that, the girls who play that. Yes, I represent the girls who want that, the girls who say that, the girls who play that.
They always said that you would never be anything. Everything you tried to do was just a waste of time. But you believed you could do anything you wanted to. You made your mind up and you never looked behind. Don't let them try to tell you how to live your life. Don't let them hold you back. Don't ever change your mind. Individuality, be proud of what you are. Individuality, don't let them cut you down. You can be whatever you wanna be, but don't change yourself for society. Don't lose your individuality. The years go by, you find that nothing comes easily, and the world is full of people trying to take you down. Don't ever turn your back on anything you've ever been. You don't need to prove yourself to anybody else. Don't let them try to tell you how to live your life. Don't let them hold you back. Don't ever change your mind. Individuality, be proud of what you are. Individuality, don't let them cut you down. You can be whatever you wanna be, but don't change yourself for society. Don't lose your individuality. There's no room for second best. No second chance, don't fail the test. Gotta rise above the rest. Gotta try to make your mark. You don't need to be so vain. No need to act so proud. Follow the trends. Don't ever stand out from the crowd. Do you really care what other people think about you? Does it really matter what they do or what they say? You fought too hard to let them throw it all back in your face, when their opinion never mattered anyway. Don't let them try to tell you how to live your life. Don't let them hold you back. Don't ever change your mind. Individuality, be proud of what you are. Individuality, don't let them cut you down. You can be whatever you wanna be, but don't change yourself for society. Don't lose your individuality. Don't lose your individuality.
this out.
In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Spin a house from round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Two trailer park house from round the outside, round the outside, round the outside. Meet is back again. Meet is back. Tell a friend. Meet is back. 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 I'm creating a sandwich, cause nobody wants to be hungry no more. They want mayonnaise and chopped liver. Well, if you won't taste this, what I give you. Little bit of beef, no lettuce and cinnamon. Some hot dogs and jumpstart my heart quicker than a shot when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor when I not cooperate. When I'm eating some bacon while he's operating. Now this looks like a lunch for me, so everybody just let me eat. Cause I need a little pork or beef, cause I feel so empty without me. Said this looks like a lunch for me, so everybody just let me eat. Cause I need a little pork or beef, cause I feel so empty without me.
If you leap awake in the mirror of a bad dream, and for a fraction of a second you can't remember where you are, just open your window and follow your memory upstream to the meadow in the mountain where we counted every falling star. I believe the light that shines on you will shine on you forever. And though I can't guarantee there's nothing scary hiding under your bed, I'm gonna stand guard like a postcard of a golden retriever, and never leave till I leave you with a sweet dream in your head. I'm gonna watch you shine, gonna watch you grow, gonna paint a sign so you'll always know, as long as 1 and 1 is 2. There could never be a father love his daughter more than I love you. Trust your intuition, it's just like going fishing. You cast your line and hope you get a bite, but you don't need to waste your time worrying about the marketplace. Try to help the human race struggling to survive its harshest night. I'm gonna watch you shine, gonna watch you grow, gonna paint a sign so you'll always know, as long as 1 and 1 is 2. There could never be a father love his daughter more than I love
show. There you are, riding on an upward waterfall into the blue. Jumping on the nearest flaming shoe. Hanging out with the monkeys at the monkey bar. Check the mirror, there you are. Doesn't matter how near, and it doesn't matter how far. Just as long as you're here, there you are.
And that was There You Are by Rudy and the Chalk Zone Gang from Chalk Zone. That right there happens to be one of my all-time favorite songs from the Chalk Zone soundtrack. Not to mention that happens to be one of Bill Burnett's favorite songs as well that he ever has written. And before that, it was Father and Daughter by Paul Simon from the Wild Thornberrys movie. It's actually a really beautiful song, and I really love it, but the thing of it is that it doesn't really fit with the movie. If you've actually seen the movie, Eliza is mostly focused on trying to get the cheetah back and trying to find out where the cheetah is after it was kidnapped. The whole father-daughter relationship thing only shows up for maybe like a minute or so, and then maybe a less than 30 seconds around the ending. As much as the song is beautiful, it doesn't really fit. Unlike I Want a Mom That'll Last Forever by Cyndi Lauper from Rugrats in Paris the movie, at least that fits because it was the main focus. Chucky's looking for a mom. But with Father and Daughter, that's not the main focus, and for that it just feels a little bit tagged in. But nonetheless, it is still a really beautiful song. And before that, it was Mita's Back from All That. It was sung by Jack DeSena. It was a parody of Without Me from Eminem. And before that, it was Individuality by Area 7 from the Rocket Power movie, Rocket Power Race Across New Zealand. And then before that, it was I Represent by Maritza Hogg from the Taina soundtrack. Now we're about to conclude this episode with an ending theme to The Mysterious Cities of Gold, which is actually a French-Japanese cartoon and then acquired from Nickelodeon around 1985. I've called it one of the most underrated Nickelodeon shows ever because you can't find a show that mixes with action and history and mythology and adventure all into one. It's a really awesome cartoon, and I can't wait for the sequel to be coming out around this summer. An interesting thing to note was that the entire soundtrack, The Mysterious Cities of Gold, was done by Haim Saban and Shuki Levi, who you might know as doing the soundtrack for Inspector Gadget, He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, and even Power Rangers, which is why the songs are really, really awesome. I'm hoping to do maybe a soundtrack podcast just so you can listen to how great some of the songs of Mysterious Cities of Gold are. And with that, that concludes episode 2 of Nick Jukebox. I'm Patricia, and I'm hoping to catch you around Old School Lane soon. Take care.
Children of the sun, see your time has just begun. Searching for your ways through adventures every day and night. With the condor in flight, with all your friends in tow, you search for the cities of gold. Wishing for the cities of gold. Someday we will find the cities of gold. Do-do-do-do-do. Cities of gold. Children of the sun, someday soon you're gonna find that your destiny holds the secret, holds the key.